welcome back to Pacific Beach Street.
Sully, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just trying to get some prepping for my horse vet story. Now to fix the chest.
Oh! That looks like fun. Where's the liver?
Oh! We don't fall and cuddle!
Technology.
Being tongue and horsepower is in my blood. But what happens when one of these guys gets sick or injured? We've come to Vet Associates Equine Hospital in South Auckland to find out. Let's go. Yeah. New Zealand, meet Neil, a vet here at Veterinary Associates Equine and Farm. Neil, that all translates into horse hospital, eh?
That's right.
And what happens here at the horse hospital?
Anything really to do with horses, Mike. This horse is going to have an operation this afternoon because he's got a problem in one of his joints in his hind legs.
What are the most common problems that horses would have why they'd end up here?
Oh, the most common thing normally would be lameness.
Does that mean that they're like dry balls horses or they just got no sense of humour? Or...
Yeah, that's it. Lameness is when the horse limps, basically. You know, these horses are athletes and they need to be able to, you know, run and trot and gallop.
So, Neil, why was this hospital set up?
There's a need for our clients to provide good care for their horses, firstly, so they can stay here for as long as they need, and also that we've got a facility that we can do all the things that we need to do to look after their horses.
Those are things that you couldn't just go out to the farm and do them there.
In the good old, bad old days, you would have done a surgery in the middle of a paddock. You can do a lot more surgery because when you've got a much better facility, you know, like we've got here.
So what are we going to be doing today?
Oh, this is Dude. He's lame because he's got a problem in one of the joints in his hind leg. We know from we've x-rayed him previously that he's got some fragments of bone in that joint. He's injured it, and so he's going to have an anaesthetic and a surgery, fix the joint up and clean out those pieces of bone and make it all, hopefully, much better.
Sweet as. Let's do that. So, Neil, what's just happened to one cool dude?
Kim gave him some sedative drugs out when he was outside, so he was quiet. And then, you know, we walked him in here and got him in the position we wanted him. She gave him another combination of drugs on that as well, IV into his vein, and that effectively anaesthetised him.
He's asleep. He's
asleep.
Out, that's it.
Yeah, just like a human would be, though. If you and I went in, we had to have our leg operated on, probably exactly the same thing.
So our horse has just had his operation. He's been lifted into here. What happens now, Neil?
This is his recovery box, Mike. Kim's looking after him right now as he's just starting to wake up. And then when he can swallow, probably in the next 5 or 10 minutes, she'll pull that tube out and then we'll turn the lights down so it's nice and dim, yep. so that he doesn't get too stirred up. We've got a little, there's an infrared camera hooked up so that even though the light's low, we can keep a really good eye on him.
Now that the operation's done on his leg, what's the recovery process for him?
Stay here probably for 3 or 4 days just to make sure everything's okay and that is where he had the surgeries, you know, starting to heal well. And then he'll go home to his owner, probably take several months, then he'll hopefully be able to get back to being an athlete.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Neil, and all the team here at the Horse Hospital for showing us some of the awesome work they do. We wish Dude here all the best on the road to recovery. See you later.
Singer-songwriter Malcolm Lakatani fuses his traditional Niuean roots with modern-day music. This formula seems to be working because the man was nominated for 3 Pacific Music Awards this year. So we've come here to Avondale College where he's a teacher to find out what drives his music. Everyone, this is my uso Malcolm Lakatani. Whakalofa, bro.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
Good, good. Man, so this is your class?
Yep.
Well, thank you for letting the whole of New Zealand in your music class. Sup, kids?
Hey,
Sup, everybody? Also, can you tell us, what was the motivation behind you wanting to be a music teacher?
I think it was just the overall passion for music and just wanting to, just loving to play music and wanting to share it with kids.
Where did that passion for music start?
I think it started at home, basically. It's home and church, doing all the white Sundays. And...
Yeah, because I heard you were a major part of your dad's band.
Yeah.
What was your dad's band called?
Dad's band's called Lakatani Highlanders. They're still going today. I was in the band when I was like about 6 or 7.
7?
Yeah,
in the Lakatani Highlanders band?
Yeah. And that's
what were you doing, bro?
He asked me to play the drums. That's probably my first instrument, was playing drums.
Also, what type of musician are you, bro?
There's strong influence in the culture, the Niue culture, and also trying to put a spin-off on that that uses elements of hip-hop, R&B, and I guess a little bit of soul, but also tying in some of that Pacific feel into it as well.
I love that, bro, that you're fusing who you are as a New Wayne with modern-day music.
Oh, thanks.
Why do you decide to do that?
Like, I show a bit of me in it, and I show a bit of my family and my culture in it at the same time, and it just makes me feel, I guess, complete.
What other songs do you sing about?
I guess more meaningful to me and what people see into the life of what I am going through as well, so yeah.
And I like that, bro, and I think that's what New Zealanders have taken from your songs, is that you're not trying to be this mainstream musician. You're keeping to your roots, keeping to your people.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, Shefu actually said, I quote, Malcolm Lakatani is superhuman.
Oh.
What do you say about that, bro?
I'm real, you know, especially coming from a guy like Shefu, who's a huge honour to just have him say stuff like that, because everyone knows him as Mr. Hip Hop New Zealand. Like, you know, he's great, and it means a lot to me. So thanks, bro. One love.
Yeah, one love. I know Shefu too.
Yeah.
My boys.
Text them then.
Got a phone?
Got any credit?
No. Kids got a phone? Oh, they're not allowed phones, eh?
No, not until after school.
Hey, bro, is it cool if we steal you away and you can come back to the Whale and drop us a jam?
Yeah, man, sweet ass, all good.
Are the kids gonna be all right by themselves?
They'll be sweet.
Yeah. Free time. Grab a guitar, grab a drum. Sweet. Malcolm Lakatani, everybody.
See y'all.
You with a smile today.
Whawhita, I love it to you guys for hanging out with us today. These are our websites. This is the channel you'll find us on next week. And for your entertainment, Malcolm Lakatani and Bookshelf. Fast and forward.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.